Hello guys, Editor Andy here with just a very quick disclaimer before we actually start the video. For some reason, we've discovered in the edit that the gameplay footage we recorded off Ben's iPad for this video has somehow recorded without sound. Yeah, that's good. So unfortunately, the only audio you're going to get in this video is our lovely dulcet tones and very occasionally a little low hum in the soundtrack, which is Ben's washing machine kicking off in the kitchen. Little bit of inside baseball there. Hopefully you'll enjoy this video regardless. So without further ado, here's this week's Let's Look At.
Hello guys, it's Ben from Next Gen Base, and I'm here with Jonny.
Hi.
And I'm here with Andy.
Hello.
And we're very cosy
Oh.
because we're being wrapped around an iPad today. Because
Are we being wrapped round an iPad?
we're crowding round.
Crowding round?
Yeah.
No, we're not physically wrapping our
No,
arms
not yet.
around your iPad.
But this is a Let's Look At video. So let's look at Marvel Snap.
Marvel Snap.
Marvel Snap.
He's got good arms, hasn't he?
He has, that's Wolverine
Marvel.
there.
Oh.
That's your
see what they did
Warriors
there.
of Wakanda.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
So it's a card battler. It is. I think you described it as basically Hearthstone without the Hearthstone bullshit.
Yeah, that's that. I believe that's what it is. I've not played it myself yet, but
I mean, let's
that's
say-
what I've seen it described as.
Let's say I'm too cool for Hearthstone. I've not
Right.
played it. What would that be?
So
Because I am cool.
I'll show you the collection of cards that I
I know
have
those
here.
people.
Yeah, so these are
These are your famous Marvel superheroes.
these are your Marvel peeps.
from
I've
your
heard of them.
films
Yeah.
Yep,
and your comics.
indeed, mainly the comics.
Yeah.
But you collect the cards. I've played a few hours of it so far, which is quite embarrassing because I only got it yesterday and I played too much. But you get your cards, and you can see they've got two numbers. So the one on the left is how much energy they take to use. The one on the right is how much power that they have when they're played.
All right.
And alongside that, a lot of cards have special abilities. So if I look at Star-Lord, for example, says here, on reveal, if your opponent played a card here this turn, he gets 3 power. So basically, you play a card. If your opponent plays a card in the same place, he gets 5 power overall.
Right.
Whereas if you play it and your opponent doesn't play a card there, he stays on 2.
Gotcha.
So it's a bit of a...
So it's Magic the Gathering light kind of thing.
Yeah,
You've got
kind of.
basic stats and then you've got like effects and buffs. That...
Yeah. So that's the on-reveal types of additional things. And you have someone like Mr. Fantastic, who has an ongoing power. So you put that card down, and then as long as that card is on the table, the power activates. So for this one, adjacent locations have 2 power. You have 3 locations in each game, which we'll show you in a second. So the best place to put him really be in the middle, because then either side will get 2 power. So
Okay.
we'll hit play. We'll go into a game.
Oh, we're actually playing against a person.
Yes, so this is all completely multiplayer.
okay.
So it may be a quick turn as I try and explain what's happening here. But you've got 3. So you've got 3 things there. We've got the Wakandan Embassy has come up and it says give 2 power to all players, all cards in the player's hand. So immediately I can only play Quicksilver. So I'm going to play Quicksilver and I'm going to play him there
Okay.
and end my turn.
So you've got 3 things in the middle there. Are they areas that you play? Are they like locations that you play your cards into?
Yes, so you can play them into 3
Right.
different locations. You can play them at any point, but you can only play them.
Oh, right. Okay. So you have to control those locations with a certain number of. That's your number of control.
Yes.
Right.
So yeah, your total number is your number of power, and then you have to have a higher number of power at the end than your opponent.
Interesting.
So
That's a little bit weirdly like the 1990s Star Wars trading card game had a similar sort of locations on the table that you played characters and vehicles into
okay.
to try and control those locations.
So what's that on?
Iron
Move the
Fist.
next card. Okay, so any further cards played there won't be moved over. So I've got 3 power. I've got 3 energy. I can only play Sentinel at the minute, so I'm going to play Sentinel there. He's going to go up to 4 power and end my turn. He's played 2 cards down there. So yeah, because I've played Sentinel, when he gets revealed, I get another Sentinel in my hand.
Alright, so when you play a card, the player doesn't see that. So Sentinel doesn't get revealed until your next turn.
Yes, it's until
Right.
until all the cards have been played.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
I've got 4 left. So what can I do here?
So the 4 at the bottom, that's the amount of power that you've got to use.
Yeah. So I'm going to play those 2 in the middle
Okay.
and end my turn there. The reason being that I can move Nightcrawler once he's been played. That's his special ability.
Right. So is it sort of like a fixed amount of turns, and then at the end of the game, the person who has
Yes.
controls the most locations wins?
Yes, you get 6 turns.
Right.
So you have 6 turns, and then with each turn, your number of energy goes up. So turn 5, I now have 5 energy.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is because I can't play any cards there now because I'm after turn 4.
Okay.
So I'm going to move Nightcrawler over to there. I've won that location. That's not a problem. And what I'm probably going to do with my 5 is put Gamora down here. I'm assuming that they're going to put a card down there
Right.
because they will. I'm hoping that they're guessing that I'm going there.
Okay.
Now, Gamora's ability gives me +5 power if a card's placed there,
Right,
which is why I'm
okay.
hoping. And they played there, which means that they are currently winning, but
Now
seeing
Gamora comes
Gamora,
in. Yeah.
she gets 1+ from that, and then I get 5+ from that, so I'm now on 17. And now...
I like how you're humming as if you understand what's going on.
There are
So-
numbers, and some
And
of
their
them are going up.
characters.
It's a spreadsheet game.
It is very much
It's a spreadsheet game.
Yeah,
game.
I know how spreadsheets work.
So what I can do now is play one of my 6 strength ones, or just play a 4 and a 2. I think I'm going to put Hulk down there,
Will he
And-
smash?
end the final turn. So the games are quite quick.
Yeah.
Like you're not sitting there for hours like you can be with Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I quite like Hearthstone, but it's gotten quite. Ooh, that's a draw.
so we've drawn that, and then I've won the other 2.
Yeah.
So I've won.
I quite like Hearthstone, but it's quite hard to actually play a game and succeed these days.
Yes.
Have things changed since you were a young man?
I mean, he was an old
Not
man.
that
when
old young whippersnapper.
He was an old man when Hearthstone came out.
I
let's be
was
fair.
really, yes.
So, okay, so that's a brief one with regards to how to play. So I'm going to jump
Yeah.
into another match now, and I'm going to hopefully show you why it's called Marvel Snap.
Right. Okay.
So,
Brian's pretty good.
Brian, it seems like it could be good. So cards cost 1 less. Immediately, I can play Quicksilver and I can play Star-Lord because my cards all cost
Right.
1 less. So,
Wasn't there? I was reading a thing that. Excuse me. Dying a little bit. Crispy water. That Quicksilver was added to everyone's hand as a starting card because it gives you something to play.
yes. So if
your first
you
card?
if you have Quicksilver in your deck,
Right.
he is immediately available to play
Right.
straight away. So, okay. So annoyingly, I can't play anything this time round because I don't have any cards with 2. However, when my turn,
Got a little Doctor Strange.
it's the Strange Academy. After turn 5, move all cards from here to other random locations.
Okay.
Now, Scarlet Witch is going to change the type of location that is, which
Right.
is quite cool. So after turn 3, shuffle your hand into your deck, draw 3 cards. So
So everyone does that.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
So I can now play Thing. So what I'm going to do is play Thing there, but also, again, the reason the game's called Marvel Snap. See the big cube? You tap the cube and you snap.
Right.
Now the snap increases the number of cubes that you can win at the end of the game.
Right.
So when you play a game, normally you can win up to 4, I think it is.
Right.
Normally it plays. Normally you get 2. If you snap, it doubles it,
Okay.
and then your opponent can also snap to make it go up to 8. So you can either win 2, 4, or 8 depending on how many people have snapped.
Right.
So, right.
So is that like sort of raising the stakes then a bit? So
Yes.
So what do you... Is there anything detrimental if you lose having snaps?
Yes,
Do
you
something?
lose your cubes.
Lose
Okay.
your cubes.
So
It's like a wager.
yeah.
Promoting gambling to Marvel.
Get 'em hooked
fans.
young, mate. You got to get 'em hooked
Absolutely,
young.
yeah.
So who? I don't know where he's going to play, but I'll tell you what. I'll play Mr. Fantastic there, and I'll play Sentinel there. End my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to play their cards now.
Sure. Come on, Brian.
Whoa, let's put it out.
Spelled with a Y. Do you think it's Bryan Cranston from off of Breaking
That
Bad?
would be nice.
I think he's got better things to do.
Do you think?
I reckon.
I think.
I don't know. Breaking Bad's finished.
What else could he be doing?
Yeah.
They're not planning a Malcolm in the Middle.
Sorry, wait,
reunion, are
rewind.
they?
There's a card called Devil Dinosaur.
There is indeed a card called Devil Dinosaur.
Are we expecting a Devil Dinosaur film anytime soon?
Probably
Is that on
going
the
straight
cards?
to Disney Plus. If I'm honest,
I'd watch that.
I'm sure they.
Is it a dinosaur that is possessed?
In fact, hasn't there been a series?
I
No, I think there has been an animated series.
Okay, a Devil Dinosaur.
Tell you what, I'm going to
okay.
play.
I will
Gamora
confirm
there,
this for you,
and I'm
Jonathan,
gonna
because
play-
you're very interested.
It'll
in
be
this.
phase 9 when they've kind of run out of the
Yeah.
main ones. Bring out Devil Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are an awful lot of Marvel characters in this to play.
Sure.
Yeah, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Damn it.
Is that a recent one? I'm assuming not.
It came out this year, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Good for
Or-
Devil Dinosaur. Good for him.
So it is my final turn, and I have achieved the Hulk. I've got the Hulk in my hand.
Okay.
So I can play 2 cards here.
Mm-hmm. Andy's still looking up Devil Dinosaur.
I am, yeah. I want to know when it's out. Sorry,
doing
I'm
a
not
video
paying
here,
attention.
Andy.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm
so
just
got
the thing
the
was
Hulk there. and
Google
stuff,
was
so-
saying it was created by Lawrence Fishburne, and I was like, was it?
Oh.
As in,
No.
as in-
We're aware who Lawrence Fishburne is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, Andy. Like, going down a Google rabbit hole when we're recording this video is probably not the best thing for you
It's
to
probably
do right
not
now.
the best thing. No.
But also,
Sorry.
what do you mean Lawrence Fishburne made it?
I know this is right. We'll pick this up in between.
Okay, we'll come back to it.
And
Is
I
he the
wanna
voice
get-
of the dinosaur?
I say I won there, and I've got
We've-
8 cubes.
We've got a bigger fish to fry now.
We have, yeah. Ben's got 8 cubes. What can you do with your cubes?
So you collect your rewards, and basically it increases your cube level,
Okay.
which gives you more things.
Does that give you snap books that you can then spend on gems, which
So
you can
it-
convert into cards?
So it does have microtransactions,
Okay.
but what I've seen of them so far, like if you go into the shop, for example, it basically gives you variant cards.
Yeah, so it's a cosmetic thing.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, it will then give you that card in your deck potentially twice, because I think you can play
Right.
the same card with a variant in, for example.
So, like, you've got obviously movie Ant-Man there
Yes.
as a choice of.
So,
Do
yeah.
they have different abilities though, or are they...
No, so the abilities are
Right.
the same. So the abilities are the same across all of them. You can also upgrade your cards to different rarities, so I'll show you those in just a second. So let's have a look. For example, I have upgraded Star-Lord. So Star-Lord now he pops out of the frame, so he's not confined by the boundaries of the frame.
Yeah.
He's like a
He's a full art card, as we
yeah.
would say.
There's like a 3D effect,
Yeah.
and also the background's animated. So you can see the background there with the cloud, and then if I move the
very
iPad around,
Whoa! Oh my god!
yeah. So that's the epic variant
Okay.
of it. But yeah, I mean, again, the Hulk there, you can see the same
Yeah,
thing. It's all
yeah,
3D effects
yeah.
and stuff. So I really like this.
It seems like the kind of thing I would play
Yeah,
a fair amount of.
yeah, because it's not a okay. Yeah.
He's gone now.
Yeah, I'm
He's gone down his
in
own
my own.
rabbit
I'm in
hole.
my own world.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you can play. I mean, there's a battle pass essentially. Like, if you go into
So how do
where
you
is
get
it?
new cards?
So to get new cards, you go through the collection. So where is my
Right.
collection level thing? You increase your collection level. Here you go.
Right. So this is your battle pass,
Yeah.
basically.
So this is the sort of. So you get this is your standard. This is your standard level.
Right.
So level 1 you get Jessica Jones, level 2 you
Yeah.
get Kazar. It's fantastic all the way through, and then basically the more you play, the more
stuff.
the
you
higher
get.
up your
Right.
collection level goes.
Can you buy cards?
No,
Okay.
you cannot outright buy cards.
Good.
Which
Like that.
I think is a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the collection level goes up to.
So you get rewarded by playing rather than by
Yes.
spending money.
Absolutely.
I can get behind that.
Yeah. So that's that, and then the season pass. This is the battle pass type thing. You can
So
go
that's
through.
giving you variants then.
So that will give you a variant of Black Panther.
Okay.
Okay, so I do need to unlock premium to get the reward.
Right. So you
with
can
the-
buy cards then.
Well, sort of. I
Ish.
mean, with the
Yeah.
actually, no. Sorry, I think with this, when you get to the next level,
Right.
you will get the previous level's reward if you haven't paid.
Right.
At least that's how it worked with the previous season pass.
Right. Okay.
So, like last time round, if I got to level 2, it would unlock level 1's thing for me because I haven't paid.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's going to be the same here. I'm hoping it will be.
Everyone wants Black Panther, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it gives you some decent stuff. I mean, most of it is like gold and boosters. So the boosters are
Booster Gold's a DC character.
oh dear. So boosters are what can let you upgrade your cards,
Right.
rarity and stuff. So let's play one more game against Emily. So again, Quicksilver comes out to start, so I can play something straight away. Onslaught Citadel ongoing effects here are doubled. So, for example, there, if I put Mr. Fantastic down there, I'd get 4 power at this one because that's the only one that's next to.
He's played a lot of this, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Mr. Fantastic puts 2 power in ones that are next to him.
Right. Yeah.
So it would have to be there, and I'd get 4 there as opposed to 2 at each one of those.
Sure.
So
Sure.
okay, so after turn 5, put a card from each player's hand here. So I'm going to put down a Sentinel down there.
For sure.
There are probably going to be people watching this going, "You're playing it wrong."
What are you doing?
But so far, I've won 2 out of 2.
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
Ben loves that.
I love it. It's great. So the cable card that he played there took the bottom card from my hand and put it in his deck.
Right.
Or her deck, sorry. So on turn 5, cards cost 1 more. Not ideal. So I'm going to play Sentinel and Nightcrawler because I can. Yeah, basically the idea is to just try and, like all card games, I guess.
So is there any combat that goes on in this?
Not really, no.
No.
It's literally just the card game.
Card-based combat.
Yes.
Like Gambit. Is he in this?
Because
Because he throws playing cards.
Possibly.
It makes
Throw
sense
your
if he's
entire
in
deck
this.
out and into the playing field.
That would make sense if he was in this, really.
I'm going to snap.
Oh, hello. So I guess the longer you leave it to snap, the less chance you've got of getting big bucks.
Yeah, I think so. I think it doubles each turn.
Right.
So you see, they played Mr. Fantastic there, and they have 4 power there now, despite not having any cards.
Right.
So that's that one there.
I get you.
Okay.
I get what you are saying.
So, because it's turn 5, cards cost 1 more.
Sucks.
So I'll tell you what, I'm going to play Sentinel there and end my turn. What's good about this as well is if you think you're going to lose, you can retreat.
Okay.
So, you're not going to be completely buggered. Okay.
Rage quit.
Mr. Sinister, and he gives a clone in there, so...
Well, that sucks.
Right.
So it's auto-played a Sentinel for you.
Okay, yeah, so that's the thing there. It says after turn 5, put a card from each player's hand into there, so... Okay, so this is the final round.
Can you play Devil Dinosaur?
I don't have Devil Dinosaur, unfortunately.
Do you have Moon Girl?
I don't think so.
I don't care about Moon Girl.
Because you can play Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur then, like the TV series.
By Lawrence Fishburne.
By Lawrence Fishburne. Who may or may not have voiced one of the characters.
Okay, I think I'm going to lose this. Because all...
You're gonna chicken out like Marty McFly.
No. So if I go to there, and I play Wolfsbane there, and I put a Sentinel down...
How many moves
there.
can you make per turn? How many cards can you move?
So you can only move cards that either have the ability to move,
Right.
or have the have an option in the location. So,
Okay.
for example, there's a location that says on turn 6 you can move cards to here.
Right. So she's played Luke Cage, was that?
That's Blue Marvel,
Alright.
and I've won.
Hey!
So there we
If you
go.
got 2 out of 3 of the locations, you
Yes, yeah.
win.
And if it's a draw, I believe it counts as a win on both players' ends.
Right.
Oh,
So-
so everyone wins.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice.
So cool, right? Collect rewards. And there we go. Got 4 more cubes, and I've got some points towards upgrading my Mr. Fantastic character.
It's cool.
Very nice.
So there we go. That's
That's
Marvel
Marvel
Snap.
Snap.
Yeah, it's good.
It's Ben's life now.
It's
Yeah.
It's
That's what
my
it
life
is.
Yeah.
now.
Is this after you've done God of War? It's like you're just
Yeah.
You're
It's,
just
it's,
basically
the, it's the palate cleanser.
Yeah.
But it's good. I'm really enjoying it so far. I think there's a lot to like about it.
Yeah.
It's simple, and I think by the sounds of it, you can get pretty deep into it without having to pay any money for it. Which, I do like the fact that you can't just outright buy stuff.
But what if I'm, say, strapped for time, but I want to be good? We need some sort of mechanism by where I can get better without actually getting better.
Go and play another game.
Okay.
Yeah. Go play Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Can I pay to win at that?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think you can just buy cards and have
Yeah.
some.
All right.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Nice.
cool.
Like that.
So that's Marvel Snap. It's on iOS, Android, and I believe it's on PC as well.
Oh, okay. So maybe Steam Deck. Is it on Steam? Or is it its own app? It'll be its own app.
Pass. I don't know. I mean, there might be a way to put it on Steam Deck, but if you've got your Steam Deck, you've probably got your phone. So, yeah.
Maybe.
Anyway,
What if we want to play it on Steam Deck?
I don't know.
Right.
So that's Marvel Snap. I'm liking it an awful lot, and you should probably go and download it 'cause it's free. And that's going to do us. We will see you soon. Get subscribed, ring the bell, which is currently over
Oh, the
there.
bell's too
and-
far away.
Bell's too far away.
Oh.
There you go, there's a bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling, dong-dong.
And we'll see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.